Copper Gal. I have decided to fire up my old Fisher Wallace oriented YouTube channel, if only just to help me regiment it for myself, and also because I made a TikTok video about it. I do the TikTok thing, and so here I am. I'm not exactly depressed at this time. Maybe I've been a little depressed, but not like clinically, seriously depressed. And I struggle as much with executive dysfunction as I ever had. I am basically an autistic ADHDer with perimenopause, if not full-blown menopause at the moment. So, and there's just not a lot of information out there about, or the scientists don't really care about autistic ADHD, perimenopausal or menopausal women very much, or enough to study them. Or if I'm mistaken, please correct me. And if there are any studies going on about us, I'm very curious, because we do exist, and the executive dysfunction aspect in particular, as well as the emotional regulation aspects, really all of the aspects, they get really, really worse. I'm not the most articulate person in the universe. I do struggle with basic communication at times. So I'm not a good talking head or advocate for these things. But, it is a point of concern, and it is something that affects me daily, because, I do need to be able to function just like everybody else. And I would like to improve upon myself over time if possible. So, yes, I'm doing my Fisher Wallace session. I hopefully have the placement more correct than in the past. Let me make sure I've made the mistake in the past when I was doing my previous sessions of not really having the device. It's kind of hard because I don't really have sideburns, I guess, to really place where sideburns are. And so hopefully my placement is better than in previous videos. It's right parallel to the ears. Well, anyway, so the thing is up and going, and I'm going to just put on makeup while doing my session. And if I end up talking about things, then so be it. But I'm just doing this in order to regiment my regular use of this device. Okie doke. So first of all, I need to moisturize. And this is not supposed to be a makeup tutorial, it's just things that I do to pass the time. I put makeup on. Oh crap! Something bad just happened. I don't think it registered on the film, but the end of my tube busted open from me trying to squeeze it from the other end, and it made a nasty mess. And then my sponge falls off, and everything's going to hell. Oh no. Pause. Okay, I'm back. I had to reposition my sponges, and hopefully they're in the proper space, proper position now. They're at sideburn level. They seem more or less even. I can't really see very well on this computer screen, and so so part of my Fisher Wallace routine is I film these on my laptop. I suppose I might have better luck if I film them on my camera phone, which arguably might be better, but I'm on my phone all the time, and I need to pause again. Okay, I'm back. I had to reposition the sponges yet again, and hopefully they are in the right spot. And please stay. Oh dear me. Okay, now back in the right spot. So I guess it's all right. Okay, I took a very long break from using this device, and I think I did pretty well while I wasn't using it. So it seemed like a pretty severe depression was more or less on remission, and still was to a degree. Or I just forgot, or I just fell off the bandwagon. It's just it's an executive dysfunction thing. Where but let's see, since my last sessions, all kinds of things happened. Like I lost my dad to COVID-19 in March. I'm not sure if I did a session after that happened. I really have to go back and check. I don't really remember. Anyway, I don't suspect or expect many people to watch my channel, so I can just rattle about these things. Let's see. So I'm wondering if one can be depressed without being, I don't know. I just wasn't, I'm not sure why I wouldn't have used the device then, but I ended up lending it to my sister because she was under a great deal of stress. And she's been having to take care of my mom because she's more functional than I am. She's my younger sister, and she drives, and just has so she has to take care of my mom a lot since my dad passed away from COVID, and I've been sort of out of the loop quite a bit because I don't drive, and basic responsibilities over where that my day-to-day responsibilities and whatnot have prevented me from, or have been a hindrance from my being as big a help to my mom as my sister has been, and I feel bad about it, but I don't know how to remedy it because it's one of those things where it's unfortunate that I haven't been able to help more, but I'm not sure how to do it, and I also blah blah blah. Anyway, I'm going to just do my session. I'm going to put on makeup and try to think of things to talk about. And it's having trouble with tubes today. Mercury is in retrograde, and at the moment it is affecting these various tubes of cosmetics. These are mostly things that I got from Ipsy, the cosmetic company, which I think I've talked about in previous videos. Is my device on? Yes, it's on. Anyway, blah. Make it. So this is primer. That's something that's new to me. I never thought about using primer until I was well into my 30s. It never even crossed my mind that that was a thing that people do. And then my regular foundation, which is Physician's Formula Natural Defense. It tries to make me feel good about wearing foundation and doing it because it's sunblock. And it's SPF 30 broad spectrum. It even protects your skin from the light from computer screens, supposedly. So that's helpful. Yes. So, I'm not being vain. I'm merely protecting my skin from screen burn. Let's see, what else can I talk about? I need to pay more attention to what is going on in the world, and I tend to avoid it because anxiety, and I just get I find consumption of media to be rather overwhelming. So it doesn't come automatically to me as a natural routine to stay on top of worldwide events. Not that I don't care, it's just I'll put the news on after I'm done with this, and that way I can have things to talk about that are more worldly. I feel like I'm forgetting to talk about something, but I don't know what it is. Let's see. La 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 la. And we're all waiting for the Dune movie that's coming out. I'm waiting for the Dune movie. I guess I could say that I have a TikTok channel, and I did a Fisher Wallace session on. Crap, this is just terrible. Not having good luck here. I feel bad for Bailey Sari, and she is right. It is hard to talk about things and put on makeup at the same time. Let's see. oh yes, I have a TikTok channel, and most of what I post on my TikTok channel are raccoon and opossum videos, because I film raccoons and opossums in my backyard, and I make videos of them and I post them, and I'm very susceptible to becoming addicted to various forms of media. I became very addicted to YouTube many years ago, and that's why I have another channel with like literally thousands of videos. And so naturally, the TikTok fad isn't really going away, and it is kind of fun and creative. So I've been enjoying it to a certain degree. I make pretty surreal TikTok videos about mostly raccoons and opossums, and I have a frog who lives in my shower, and I film her whenever she comes out of hiding. She's a green tree frog, and I've pretty much given my shower over to her, and I use the upstairs shower because why not? I mean, maybe I should let her go. Oh, maybe I should post some of my animal videos on this channel, or maybe I should abandon this channel altogether. It does not have much activity or action, and it's not all very interesting just to tune in to sit and watch a middle-aged person rattle on about nonsense and put on makeup. Yes, I guess it is a possible myth. It's not really a myth. I don't know if myth is the right word, but there is a misconception, I guess, that maybe like autistic folk females don't wear makeup or don't like that kind of stuff, and it's a self-soothing routine for me. I don't really care too terribly much about how I look, but it's just it's one self-care thing that I am okay at, and so I do it because it makes me feel just a little bit better about myself. And and I should not. There's no reason for me to have to make excuses for putting on makeup. It is a normal thing that people do. I'm experimenting with various clear brow gels that I have. I'm not sure exactly what all they do, but they're clear. I guess you're supposed to use them to sculpt your brows into some sort of shape. Paying attention to eyebrows is outside of my normal paradigm, I guess. It came up later on in my life. I never paid attention to my eyebrows until I was in my mid-30s at least. And now I'm in my mid-40s. I'm 46. I just turned 46 in August, and now it is October, so I guess I can still say that I just turned 46. I'm a full month and not quite a month and a half into my 46th year on this planet, and I guess what can I say? It's gone by really, really fast. Let's see, what should I do? I mostly keep to myself. I do not have a normal job still. I would like to have one someday, though, perhaps, if I could find a place where they would be accepting of me. And that has been a lifelong problem in the past when I have tried to hold normal jobs, but I have held a few. Some places are naturally more accepting than others, and, but specializing in having a real live adult grown-up career type thing has largely eluded me because of my various functional difficulties, and maybe I have just not tried hard enough in my life. And I did help run a performance and art space for over 17 years, and that made it hard for me to do that and hold a normal job in addition to running that place. And that place was stressful enough that it was kind of like having a normal job. And well, I don't really work there very much anymore. Sometimes I still go there and help out a little bit, but I don't live there the way that I used to, and I don't really miss it. And I hope I'm not repeating myself from previous videos. It's a good thing to make these videos for myself, because I can kind of see how I've changed over time, I guess, or see how, I can use it to sort of monitor myself. Otherwise, I don't really have any very strong perception of how I am different over time. Alright, now for the tricky part. The thing that I don't understand about makeup that is kind of like newfangled to me, even though it's been around for many years, is contouring. I get sent in the mail various and sundry brushes for that purpose. And I think this is the physician's formula. Shimmer Strobing Skintillant. Oh wait, that's not. Shimmer Strobing Highlight and Contour Palette. And strobing, I don't even know. So I think they recommend that you put the highlighter on first. And so like the top of the cheekbones, like so that you constantly look like you have like unblotted face oil. Maybe. I don't know. There's a chart. If the chart is not on this container, you have to keep the box, and it shows you where you're supposed to put the stuff. And so I'm supposed to put it above my up underneath here for my heart-shaped face that I have. Chin, you heard the light stuff, and above my lip, like so. So that's where you put the white stuff. And then you want to work to the next, you want to work down to the darkest color, that way you don't mix them up too much, I assume. So then I take this kind of middle color, cruddy cruds. Oh, it comes with a brush, I had no idea. That's why the package was so thick. This is a fairly new product. Alright, so next I used oh, there's a mirror. Okay, so it has a brush and a mirror, and I didn't even know. Okay, so I take this middle color, and I'm supposed to, for my heart-shaped face, put it on my nose, and below the, okay, so put it on my nose. I can't really see. Okay, then underneath the top stuff, and then like on my forehead, and then here, like so. It's probably not blended at all. When I don't fling the brush away, put it back in the palette box. Alright. This mirror, suppose will help. My nose is all shiny, and my cheeks are all shiny, and there's a different brush for the darker, bronzy color, where I do that. So it creates the illusion of hollow cheekbones, I guess. And then that's the only place it says to use it, according to the chart, is right there. So, and I put that on over foundation and primer, because I don't know any better. Hopefully I can get it to blend all in. And I wish this were brighter. That's a zoom, that's not to brighten. Okay. Looking at a mirror, I guess it's alright. I guess it's not it's not an overkill. Alright, it seems like it's okay. I'll fix it later. Next, I will do mascara. This is a physician's formula. Gold Vault, gold-colored eyelash primer. Supposed to be good for your eyelashes, according to physician's formula. I fall for their advertisement. It's like, if a physician formulated this product, then it must be good, right? I don't know if that's really the case, but I tend to go for their stuff just because. Alright, so my favorite mascara. Oops, and the beep just happened, so it's been 20 minutes. I can scratch today off the list. I did my thing for today, and let's just use this as an IT product. I got this shortly after I was married. It was like a wedding present, or it was, no, shortly before I was married. My husband took me shopping, and I went to a place and I got this mascara. And this month is my anniversary month. I've been married for almost 2 years, on October 25th. So, big adult milestone for me at, getting married at almost 45, or getting married at 44, and, woohoo. So, I guess this is enough makeup for today, and, I'll fix it up after I stop the video and blend it all in if it's not blended, and I still need to add finishing powder, and, I'll just add finishing powder now. I used another physician's formula. Wait, have I used nothing but? No, I've used some other products besides physician's formula. Yes, physician's formula. Why don't you, sponsor me? I have a autistic makeup reviewer. That would look good for your PR, physician's formula. Okay, so, this is my makeup. I'm done zapping my head for today. I will be good and take it and put it back in its box where it belongs, like a good girl, and I carry on with the rest of my day as functionally as I possibly can. All right, toodaloos. Take care. Bye bye.